Welcome to Lunch Break. We get an hour lunch, so we're spending 15 minutes of it each day to talk about whatever. So, let's begin the week.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break. Monday.
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 Monday. I didn't get the episode uploaded directly on time today, but whatever. And technically today was last week. So, yeah.
What day is it?
Today.
Okay.
Oh, Monday.
Tuesday.
No.
It's
So,
Monday.
Um,
Happy Monday.
yeah, I guess. I'm not really work-wise, not getting shit done. It's bad. Need to get more things done.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, oh my God, man. I feel like I'm not ready for Monday ever in the world ever again. Tired of Mondays.
I could do without a Monday now and then. Maybe forever.
The Iron Lung movie. Yeah? I played the game this weekend or whatever.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It was fun. It was really short, but there was a lot in it that I missed. And I didn't know I missed until afterwards. Because it has this like computer terminal in it, in the sub. And I was like, I played around it for like 2 seconds and I couldn't figure it out and I gave up. But turns out there was actually like a lot you could do with it, and it has like a ton of lore in it. So like that's where a lot of the lore of the game comes from, is through that terminal. So yeah, there's loads more lore to that game than I really thought. I thought it was more just kind of implied, but there's definitely a lot to it.
You gonna play it again?
I don't know, maybe. I have other games I really want to play right now. I like that Dune.
Yeah, the Dune one looks really cool.
The Dune game is fun. I'm digging it. That and obviously more Guild Wars.
How close are you to level 80?
Still pretty far, like 72, 73.
Okay.
I didn't play that much recently, but I want to see the Iron Lung movie. I'm thinking of just like going there. If I have to go by myself, that would be whatever. Like getting my car out of its hole and going there this week sometime.
Yeah.
Because I just really want to see it in theaters, mostly so I can like support them doing it in theaters, because I think it's super cool that like a fully independent movie made by a YouTuber is like that big.
Maybe you could convince John to go with you.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just think it's kind of neat. And yeah, I think because this weekend is the Super Bowl. I knew it was Super Bowl weekend because last week we talked about it. I talked about it with Nathaniel. But you got to get ready for that really quick. There's not that much to do other than just clean up in here, which won't be that bad. Take like a couple hours, and then I want to just like, I feel like my only real requirement for it is I want fucking nachos. I don't think we did it last time.
I made nachos last time.
You did? Okay.
Made a huge tray of nachos.
Regardless, we need more nachos. And I need like, and I want like hella cheesy nachos. Like, I want them to be just fucking gross. Like, I want it to be like you eat them for a while and then eventually you just like, have to stop eating them because they're just gross. That's what I want. And like, there's too many. So I'm going to spend like $100 on nachos and then just like garbage food, I guess. Probably get like hot dogs or something. I don't know.
A classic.
And then just do that and hang out here and eat food and fucking watch the people throw balls around and stuff.
Scream about football. I don't even know who's playing.
I don't know. It's a ball game.
It's probably football team 1 versus football team 2.
I'm rooting for football team 2.
Football team 2 is pretty big.
They're the underdog, though.
They are the underdog, but
Because they got counted twice, or second rather.
yeah.
Because
But football team season, or not season, football team 1 had a very good season this year.
Again, that just means that you'll get more if you bet on those bad or those harder odds. You know, you got to take the risk if you're gonna make money.
You also have to keep in mind that football team 1 has Coach A, and Coach A, this is his last year as a coach.
I think that just means he's ready to retire and he's gonna slack.
He's a slacker.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't like you've seen Family Guy Star Wars, right?
I mean, not for like 100 years.
You know the bit at the very start where they blow up in the what's Princess Leia's ship called?
The Iron Lung.
The Iron Lung. They blow open the door to the Iron Lung, and Darth Vader steps inside, and the stormtroopers shoot everyone.
Yeah.
And then they shoot that guy, and he dies. And Family Guy is like, oh, I was one day from retirement.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully nothing like that happens to Coach A. Like, what if there's like a play goes wrong, and one of the football players just kind of run into him like a brick wall, and he's not a brick wall, he's a meat sack, and he kind of just explodes.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate to have somebody explode on TV
Yeah.
during the Super Bowl.
Not the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Anyway,
We had a fun weekend.
I guess, yeah. What did we do? What happened?
We went bowling, and we went to a bar that was incredibly busy, but played a pool game, and that was really fun.
So you say it was incredibly busy, but I still don't think it was. I think
it was just understaffed.
Yeah, understaffed. It was understaffed. That place was not that. Like, I remember somebody there was saying like that's the busiest they've ever seen that bar, which makes sense to me. But then someone else was
I've
like,
seen it busier.
No. But John was saying I've seen it way busier than this. Like, but I don't really remember Rail Yard being that busy specifically.
We've been there before, where literally every single pool table was like maxed out with people.
Yeah,
but
like, I think the worst was it Rail Yard? I don't think it was Rail Yard because it was unless Rail Yard does have two bars. Because I remember it had a bar on the far side.
Rail Yard has 3 bars, actually.
Okay.
But one of them's closed because it's winter and it's outside.
Yeah.
And then the second one, it wasn't opened because I guess they're short-staffed.
So there is another bar on the far side.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rail Yard is the one that I've seen stuffed then. Okay, yeah. Never mind.
There's another bar we went to that also has 2 bars called The Hideaway.
Yeah.
And we went there once where it was like a line to get inside.
Yeah.
But I think The Hideaway closed.
But no, that really wasn't that bad. Like in terms of staffing. Staffing was terrible, but in terms of people there, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I had a nice time.
But yeah, it was cool. But it just we didn't really I don't know, man. The bowling was like kind of, it was cool, it was fun, I guess, but it was also like kind of awkward because just it was really fucking busy in there. So
yeah, that place was freaking packed. There was so much activity going on everywhere.
yeah.
Like, it reminded me of like a scene from like an 80s movies where they would show like the perfect bowling alley. It would be like, you could just get footage from that. Like,
yeah.
I didn't think bowling was like still that popular. I thought it would like peaked in like the late 80s, early 90s, but judging off of that, it's bigger than fucking ever.
Yeah, no, I mean it was very, very busy in there. We got super lucky to be the only one waiting for a lane. There's also a lot of other bowling alleys in the area, so I figured if anybody, like if a family shows up to bowl there and it's packed, they're just gonna go fuck it and they're gonna get in their car and go to a different bowling alley.
Yeah.
So I assumed that's kind of what was happening, and that's why we were the only ones that were willing to wait like the 30 minutes or whatever to get an actual spot. But
we were quite lucky. Like, literally after we got our spot filled in, a huge line appeared at the front.
yeah. But also I felt bad for the small little family that was there before us at that, because like they only had, we gave them maybe 1.5 seats of the bench because we were so many people.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to, so that's why I tried to not go, I never sat down on the bench because I wanted to at least give them that 1.5 fucking seat, because it seemed like I figured more people in our group would sit at the bar thing up behind it and give them more room, but no one wanted to do that. Everybody was down there in that space. So I was like, because like for the longest time, like everybody was standing and just like blocking. So those kids were sat there like trying to look past all of our group members, like to watch their friend or their mom bowl. They couldn't see because everybody was in the way. And I was like, this is kind of shitty, but it eventually settled down and we kind of all found a spot or whatever. So
we definitely did bring a big crowd to control the situation.
Yeah, it felt a little shitty, but
I felt like we had enough people to flip a car over.
Like we definitely should have had both of those lanes. Like,
yeah.
But it is what it is. And then the fucking Uber ride back was a goddamn interesting experience.
Almost got stuck in the snow.
Yeah. We just had too many people in a little car. It was just basically just doing everything a little bit wrong this weekend, just a little bit. We should have had 2 lanes. Should have called for a bigger Uber, but
shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Made it through. Well, yeah.
At least no one got hurt.
I mean,
physically,
I guess.
I did chip a nail though, and that
I caught my foot like was hurting when I was bowling a little bit.
Bowling's dangerous.
I don't know why my foot started hurting. I guess I was like pivoting on my foot somehow, and like it kind of hurt it.
Maybe like when you were stepping forward, that stopped the bowl, put a little too much pressure on it.
I don't know. My fingers hurt too, but that's because I spin really hard when I bowl, and I tend to spin with my fingers. Like I go in, and like as I go, I let go with my thumb, and then I just flick really hard with my fingers like that, and I go like diagonal. So I give the ball like a crazy spin, and that flicking thing, I guess, was wearing my fingers out. Because at some point I was like, God damn, I was having trouble. My fingers still feel sore when I do this on my right hand.
Very interesting.
Yeah, broke my hand.
I know the other options for that day, because that whole day was kind of like spur of the moment, very improv. Just John came out here, me and Matt were chilling, playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what's your plan for today? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, you want to do anything? And he'd be like, yeah, an activity would be nice. And we started listing out a bunch of possibilities. And the biggest contenders were laser tag, bar crawl, or bowling. And then that eventually turned into a bowling and rail yard and hanging out with the whole gang.
I definitely prefer for stuff like that to happen on a more planned schedule.
Yeah.
Because that was quite a lot to just have happen out of nowhere. But
I was surprised at how many people were just like down. They were like, "Yeah, I got nothing going on. Let's do it."
It ended up not being so bad. Like it was it went about as like pretty much as good as any spontaneous thing like that could ever go.
Yeah.
But yeah, this weekend should be cool because we have time to prepare for it. I'm probably going to spend a lot of the day today just trying to focus on that because I don't want to waste time. And then, but goddamn.
I got to help my grandpappy today and work on a Spanish project that I've been putting off because I've been getting ahead on other things.
Yeah. I just want to like start cleaning stuff in here preemptively. So that's my only real plan. I have a bunch of laundry I got to do. And, yeah. Pretty much it. Maybe clear my car off so I could potentially go to the theater if I do actually end up doing that. Regardless, I want to get like it'd be cool to like get a physical copy of that movie or something if it comes out with it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Is that the Bite of 87? Speaking about laundry, I
hate that so much.
What's wrong with the Bite of 87?
I don't know. It just feels disrespectful to him at this point. Because it's like, God, leave him alone.
It's like an iconic quote.
I guess he's probably fucking way over it.
I've seen people all the time go up to him and like, can you say that? It's like that bit in Shrek when he's like, do the roar.
Yeah, and he hates it.
Well, Markiplier doesn't hate it. He loves it.
Like, I guess.
Shrek hates it because he's all like, I hate being around people and I hate interactions. Well, Markiplier's he's like the opposite of Shrek. He's like a total extrovert and loves making people happy.
Suppose.
Well, I don't know. I also have this like theory that all like children entertainers are like secretly like super miserable and like doing cocaine and stuff. Like that scene, I forget what movie it is, but like they're looking at themselves in the mirror and they're like all miserable, super baggy eyes, all crusty looking, and then they're like, all right, let's do this. They slap themselves in the face. They put water on their face. They do a line of coke, and then they go out there and like, hey, like Krusty the Clown.
Right.
So Markiplier is either that or he genuinely likes it.
I mean, I think he's already publicly said a bunch of times that he has dealt with a lot of like really, really, really bad depression and also just like mental health issue stuff.
He's also a millennial, and that's a big millennial thing.
I guess, but he's also had like really bad health issues, I think, too.
Yeah, he's in the hospital all the time.
Yeah, so he's got all kinds of shit going on. But no, I mean, it's super fucking cool that his movie's doing so good. Like, it's been kicking ass. And, like, he got it in so many theaters, and all of those theaters have been, like, sold out, which is pretty freaking cool. Like, for just, like, a little indie movie that he spent, like, I don't know, a fucking good amount of time working on. I think he's been working on that movie for, like, 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I've heard it's pretty good. It's not like, it's obviously an indie movie. A lot of people say that they think it runs a little long. But like other than that, that seems to be the only real complaint, is that there seems to be like maybe about 30 or 40 minutes worth of fluff in it.
Markiplier has to be the guy in the sub, right?
Well, yeah. But yeah, it goes on a little bit longer than some people wanted it to. But other than that, people seem to be praising it a lot, especially for just like, they say like it has a lot of really good shots in it for being what it is
Very cool.
in a very confined space. Not really like a whole lot to not, they did well with what they had. So I'm excited to see it. I do want to see it.
They broke a world record when it comes to using fake blood.
Yeah, well, they had to. They had to use a shit ton of it.
I wonder if it was like after the Barbie movie where there was like a pink paint shortage.
I don't know.
I wonder if there's like a fake blood shortage now.
Maybe. I mean, it's a movie about a moon that is an ocean of blood, so they better use a lot of blood.
It's pretty metal.
No. I guess that's it, though. We gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work.
Yay.
Well, to Tuesday. Huzzah. Yay, bye.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break. Lunch break. Lunch break. It's Tuesday.
Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah, it is Tuesday.
What do you have to say for yourself?
And I thought it was Monday. Like, I legit thought it was Monday. I don't know why.
Oh, 2 Mondays in a row. God damn.
Yeah.
That's like 2 left feet.
Not really.
2 right feet?
So, how was your day today?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I just I've been talking to a bunch of construction people, and I've had this very lengthy QC where the construction guy is some guy in Texas, and I asked him for clarification, and he sent a paragraph that didn't make any sense, and I showed it to my coworker and my supervisor, and my supervisor said that doesn't make any sense. He basically was like, you could do this or you could do that, and then this is also a possibility, and it's kind of up to you, but make sure you do the right thing, is basically what he said. And then my supervisor was like, can you call him? And like asked him to call, and I was like, hey, do you want to do a call? And he was like, no, I can't call. Ask your supervisor or a D3 for help. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I asked the D3, and he was like, I don't know what he's talking about. And I asked my supervisor, and he was like, yep, still don't know what he's talking about. And then he called him a douchebag.
All right.
And now it'll get escalated. We're going to get their management involved in everything, and it's going to be dope.
Nice.
Other than that, haven't really done anything. Just been chilling.
Right.
Chilling like a villain.
That's interesting. I had a job that is really small but worth an insane amount of points. So and then I spent like an hour and a half or so working on it, and then got that far before I realized, oops, forgot something.
Uh-oh.
So I just restarted, and then I caught up to where I was right before I left.
That's good.
So I guess, but I kind of wasted a lot of time. So, but it doesn't matter that much. It's worth a lot of points, but I figure I should probably get that turned in ASAP. Is just, why wait? You know?
What is that saying about wasted time? It's like wasted time, something slime, or something like that. I don't know. There's like a phrase that's like when people are like, oh, I wasted time. Someone like gets like this clever reply where they're like, wasted time, something
slime.
Slime. I think Matt has corrupted me, because I don't think the right word is slime, but it's something along those lines.
Does the Google know what?
I don't know if Google would know. I don't even know how to phrase the question.
I don't either. That's why I'm struggling to understand what you're saying.
Let's change topics. Let's switch gears.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about whales.
Okay.
I'm sure you're familiar with what a whale is.
Like a big mammal fish?
Yeah, it's like a big fish mammal.
Yeah.
It's not a fish, but a mammal.
Yeah.
It's like an abomination.
Yeah.
They are fucking crazy and very loud.
Yeah.
Specifically sperm whales, like they make these clicking sounds that are louder than jet engines.
Right.
Which is incredible to think about. I was just like imagining, like, put yourself in the mindset of some guy in the 1500s fucking hunting these things.
Right.
And they're making these clicking sounds that they can hear like on their ship, and it's rattling the whole ship. Like, oh my God.
Mm.
That must have been fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Very valuable, though.
Oh yeah, you can use their oil in their head was like what fueled industry for quite a long time before we discovered stuff like coal and oil and
Right.
all that other fun stuff. But
I've been thinking about reading a good whale book.
like Moby Dick.
Maybe Moby Dick, but maybe also like something that's like a little bit just like newer, or maybe not even newer, but like less like I don't know, something different.
What's the whale in fucking Pinocchio?
I don't know. Does it have a name?
Hey Google, what's the whale in Pinocchio?
The whale in Pinocchio is named Monstro. He is a gigantic sperm whale.
Okay.
Moby Dick was also a sperm whale.
Right.
And apparently they have a language, like they're like they have the most advanced language in the world other than humans.
Right.
And we're going to use AI to decode that and then talk to them.
Yeah.
What would you ask a whale?
What up?
It's a good question. I want to see what the whales think about 6'7" and Jesus.
I kind of would. I mean, it'd be interesting to know like what its economic situation is.
Yeah.
Or, like diplomatic situation.
Yeah, what's the diplomatic situation in the ocean right now? You guys at war with... Because, like, they do fight each other sometimes, and they've got, like, there's different dialects, so, like, some whales can encounter each other, and they'll be like, what the fuck are you saying? You're clicking all wrong.
Right. Yeah, I mean, apparently a lot of animals have languages that are mostly pretty a lot of sea animals have pretty complex languages, and they keep talking about it. I keep seeing it pop up over and over and over again. AI is figuring out the language of whatever, but I feel like it's all bullshit because it's like they learn a quote-unquote language, but it's like maybe they studied one whale and they think they understand it, and then they go to it doesn't apply to anything else, so it's like pointless. So it's like it's just that whale assigned sounds to specific things, and you think it's a language, but it really is just every time you fucking shine a blue light at the whale, it goes, and that's. I mean, I don't know. So,
I was watching this like little mini documentary about sperm whales, and it was like this Australian guy, and he was like, "Here we are in the Serengeti." Well, no, he wasn't the Serengeti. He was, "Here we are in the Pacific Ocean."
right.
And he was like doing the whole David Attenborough thing, but he was Australian, so it kind of sounded all whack. And he's like really young too, so I don't know. It felt like his gruff voice was like really kind of forced, but that's off topic. But he was like swimming around in the ocean, not a pool. He was swimming around, and there was these whales, sperm whales, and he like swam up to him. I was like, "Are you fucking insane?" And the whale just kind of like turned and just looked at him, and he like waved at the whale, and then the whale swam away. But no, it's just crazy. I would never want to swim next to one. I wouldn't even be near a thing. I don't even think I want to go in the ocean. Like,
A whale could kill you.
yeah, sperm whales have killed humans, and I can see why. They're bigger than an elephant. They're fucking huge. They fight giant squid at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Which is also like the size of an elephant.
I think some of them are going to be aggressive because there are places where they try to kill them.
Yeah, like we hunt them and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the 1500s.
We need to make more whales, though.
How do we make whales?
I don't know.
Do we have whales in captivity? I know they do in Star Trek. There's like a whale on the ship.
There's a fucking whale on the ship?
Yeah. And not just the holodeck. Like they have like an aquarium, and in the aquarium there's a whale.
What the hell?
Hey Google, what ship in Star Trek has a whale on it?
Several Starfleet ships in Star Trek have facilities called cetacean ops that house whales and dolphins as crew members. These facilities are found on Constitution-class, Galaxy-class, California-class, and Lamar-class starships.
What the
For example,
fuck?
the USS Enterprise D, a Galaxy-class ship, and
What's
the
a whale
USS
gonna offer the crew?
Cerritos, a California-class ship, both have cetacean ops. The USS Voyager A, a Lamar-class ship, also includes a cetacean ops facility with a humpback whale named Gillian as part of the navigation team.
The fucking
What
navigation.
the fuck is going on with Star Trek? We watched all of The Next Generation and never did that show up.
No.
What in the hell is going on with that?
It's like that one story where like the CIA or the KGB trained dolphins to go blow up boats or something.
Or
like,
is this just like an insane AI hallucination?
Yeah, I feel like I have no idea.
What in the fuck is going on? Oh, they got whale crew. I'm going to start telling everyone I know that.
Yeah,
Just unsolicited.
there's a humpback whale named Gary, and he's part of the navigation crew.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like what? I don't know. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard about Star Trek. I don't know, man.
I don't know what's real anymore.
That's some Hitchhiker's Guide shit. That doesn't that's just insane. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we got to go left.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Really long. Why do and also, what the hell are whales doing navigating? That's some like Dune shit.
Yeah.
Like the whales, what are they tapping into? Like the fucking the spit, but they're good for like navigating when you're jumping, and they can see the future, and they know if they're gonna hit a star. Or that's some Star Wars shit. The race that Thrawn, not Thrawn, is it Thrawn? The blue guy.
Yeah, Ron is blue.
He's a blue man. His race, the way that they navigate in space is that their society have a bunch of Force users, but they're always really young, and they're typically, I think, women. I think maybe, but they're like children, and they have like the ability to sort of like see briefly into the future, and that's how they travel through the space, because like every single star-faring civilization in Star Wars, the biggest problem with space travel isn't getting to light speed, it's not hitting a star when you get to light speed.
Yeah.
And so they, for some reason, even though that's like the chances of hitting a star are insane, and their species uses Force users, but they grow out of it when they get older. But that's how they do it. Is they're the navigators. It's a bunch of kids on their ships.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty weird.
Not sure if it's as cool.
It meant that they were able to get to. I guess they were able to like navigate with much more. Like they were really good at navigating, I guess, compared to some other species.
Yeah.
But like eventually the technology caught up, and then it was just, I don't know. I guess they still do it.
It's like a hobby.
I don't know how it works.
Still not as cool as a fucking navigational whale. What the hell?
Yeah, I guess a navigational whale is a little cooler.
So every starship has a fucking whale in it?
I mean, the ships, I guess, are big enough.
They definitely are big enough. They're fucking huge.
But like, but yes and no. How much space do you need? Like, obviously, you can hold a single whale in like a tank, but that whale needs room.
Yeah, it needs to move around.
So we're talking like a small ocean-sized area.
A whole floor is dedicated to the whale. What the fuck?
I don't get it. And they didn't say whale. They said multiple whales.
Yeah.
They have multiple whales. And what was the other one? Some other
Dolphins.
Dolphins. The fuck do the dolphins do? The whales are there's some whales in charge of navigation, and they got what the fuck? And they're so advanced. Like, their ships are cool because they're very analog, but that's because back then we didn't really foresee a digital future.
Yeah.
So, like, I get, like, I guess using a fucking whale is pretty analog. It's very organic, I guess. None of this is really making sense to me.
Computer, where the fuck are we going? And then
the whale replies. Yeah.
And then the fucking dolphin translates it. And then the computer translates what the dolphin says. Like, what the fuck are the dolphins there? Like the supervisors or something?
I don't know, man. Now I just kind of want to see a whole Star Trek show where the whole ship's crew is whales and dolphins.
Yeah.
And it's normal.
You don't even like find out it's Star Trek until like the end of the episode or something.
Yeah.
It starts off.
The whole show is just that sound.
Like
there's no
translations,
but there's never like a speaking person. They might come in contact with like Klingons, and the Klingons are like, "What the fuck?" And there's like a whale on the screen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Is that what you wanted to talk about? Just whale?
Well,
Whale.
I didn't think it was going to go to the Star Trek bit. That kind of dominated the whole thing, which, I mean, understandably, it's kind of very outlandish. Like, what the hell? But I was just kind of thinking about, just those dudes in the 1500s on some wooden ship, and they're fucking hunting whales, and the sperm whales covered in scars because they fight squids at the bottom of the ocean, and they wouldn't have any concept of fucking squids at the bottom of the ocean. Not fucking squids at the bottom. Fighting squids at the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
So they would just like kill this horrible monster thing, and it'd be covered in these mutilations, and they'd be like, I just want to know what they would think about that.
Right.
Like, it takes an entire crew of us to fuck up this whale, and it's already looks like it's all fucked up. Like, it's covered in like scars the size of like dinner plates.
Yeah.
And they're all circular because the squid fights it with its suction cups, which have claws on them. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's where the Kraken shit comes from.
Yeah.
But also, how the fuck did a giant squid get high enough that there were legends about it? Like, they're like deep, deep sea creatures. I don't know how we ever even found that out.
I mean, you do find like bits of them in sperm whales, because like,
yeah,
there's loads of pictures of like sperm whales, which is like their tentacles are like a head hanging out of its mouth, because it's like stuck, and like one of its claws got like wedged in its cheek or something.
Okay. Yeah.
It's also possible that maybe their bodies float. I'm not sure. I know some.
I mean, well, that would be insane.
Yeah.
Like, one dies and then a fucking giant fucking body comes floating up, and it's like just insane. I feel like they would explode if they got to the surface.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would stay together.
I'm just excited for one day in the future we'll have like crazy technology where we can go to the bottom of the ocean and record in high definition a sperm whale versus giant squid battle.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can get there. It's just I don't know if we can. I don't know how you'd capture that.
Yeah.
You could flood it with light. They'd probably be a little annoyed.
They get pissed, team up, and start attacking the sub.
Like, I also don't like. I don't know. There's too many. There's too many paths to take here. We gotta go soon. We've been going for 17 minutes.
Well, whale.
Yeah.
I guess it's time to go back to hell.
Yeah. That's only Tuesday. I can't believe it's only Tuesday.
Only Tuesday. Let me say that in whale.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Well, to stop fucking saying whale.
Whale.
To Wednesday.
All right.
Well.
Well,
bye.
Bye. Lunch break.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Hell day. We're both out in hell right now.
Why? What's going on with you?
Would you like to explain your hell real quick, and then I'll explain my hell?
I received a design QC for something I worked on that I did a really bad job on because it was too big and I didn't have enough time to finish it, so I had to rush, and now it's back and it's horrible.
And you already had a QC on it once, right?
No, technically no. This was a project that got sent around through so many people, and some other contractor tried to do it, received QC, quit their job because the QCer sent them so much shit, and then I got bounced around within the upper management for a long time, got about 50 hours on our program, and then it finally got back to me, and then I tried to fix it because it was complete. I had to redesign the whole thing, and now I have to face that QCer that made the other designer quit.
Now you're going to quit.
I've thought about it. It's really bad. Like, I swear to you, this QCer just is insane. They just send like these outrageously large QCs, and they find every single itty bitty little thing that they can everything that they can technically get you on, no matter how small or insignificant. They will find it and they will get you. And if they tell you to do something on there, you have to fix it, and they know that, so it's fun for them. And it's a huge waste of time for the person that has to do it.
I wonder if they get any stars for people that they make quit.
I don't know.
Like a good noodle star or something.
Nope, no idea. But that's where I'm at. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a similar type of hell. I got this one project. It's a pretty simple project. I have to add one address and have it traced back to the internet service provider. Mm-hmm. And that's it. And I did everything with it except there's just one little bit that I have to do where like in some equipment I've never used before, I have to trace back to some piece of equipment inside that equipment that I've also never used before. And the guy that QC'd it is some contractor dude in Texas, and he sent back a very cryptic message on what I needed to do. So I asked him to clarify, and then he sent an even more cryptic message on what I needed to do, and I was like, what the fuck? And so my supervisor was like, to ask if you can call him, and so he can explain it to you. So I sent him a message directly, and I was like, yo, can you hop on a call and explain it to me? And he was like, no, ask your supervisor to help you or another higher ranked employee. So I was like, okay. I asked
To help you?
Yeah.
Like as if you called him for help?
Yeah.
But that's not why you called him.
No, I did call him for help.
You called him for help because why?
To explain what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, but yeah, but not to help you do your job, right? To help you called him to help for him to clarify to you what's going on.
Yeah.
Like no one on our side can do anything. You know what I mean? So it's like it sounded like, I don't know, the way you put it made it sound like he treated it like you called him to ask how to do your job, but you're not. You're asking him to do his job.
Well, no, I am basically asking him how to do my job because there's just this one cryptic mark that doesn't make any sense. And he was like, no, I can't explain. Ask your supervisor for help.
But that's not our, we can't.
It is my job. I have to.
Well, I understand that, but how are you supposed to determine something that you don't know?
Yeah, I don't know. We're looking for someone on the floor that has experience with it. And it's been passed around the entire floor and no one knows how to do it. And the project's, like, the final mark of the project is due today.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, like, we're all freaking out trying to figure it out. I had, like, 3 people at my desk before I went to lunch, and we were all, like, going fiber by fiber to see where this fucking thing goes. Because what he's asking to do doesn't make any sense either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's like, basically there's 2, like, fibers that he needs, but the piece of equipment that he wants us to use only allows for 1.
Right. And there's no, like, taking a splitter, like a 2-way splitter, and then, like, combining those 2 into a single fiber?
No, that won't work for the project.
Okay.
I don't know, the part that gets all of us is just how, like, we ask him for help. Like, please, just clarify what you want us to do. And he's basically like, nah.
Right.
Figure it out.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yep. So...
It doesn't even make sense, like, logically. Like, we're able to take a piece of fiber and then multiplex it so that it's, like, on different wavelengths within the fiber to get to a location. Does it go through a mux at any point?
Oh, yeah. It goes through, like, 100 fucking muxes.
So do you know what wavelengths you need of the 2?
Yeah, I need channel 41 and 42.
41 and 42, and then you need them, what, combined into a single piece of equipment?
Yeah.
Is it a piece of equipment that is going to or from? Is it up or downstream?
I think it's both.
It's both.
Yeah.
Does it happen to be a node?
I don't think so. It's some weird thing that no one on the floor has ever seen before.
Okay. Because what you're describing is something that we do pretty often.
Yeah.
And we just split it because it sounds to me like it's an upstream split where you have something that's sending out a forward signal, and then it's technically acting as if it's 2 nodes, but it's sending out 2 return signals. So, and the way we do that is we have to kind of cheat in the software because the piece of hardware that does that doesn't actually exist. So what we just do is take a 2-way splitter and then combine them into 1 and then connect it.
Yeah.
And it sounds like that's, if maybe the piece of equipment you need, it doesn't exist, and that's what you have to do, is the only thought that I have.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not excited to go back to work and see what we're going to do, because it has to go out today, and like right before lunch, I was like, I reached another dead end with this, and I was messing with my supervisor. I was like, I have serious concerns that this is not going out today.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Right.
Who knows? I was having the most advanced person who has the most experience with this helping me with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I reached a stopping point and he was like, yeah, I have no idea how to fix that. You're going to have to message fucking the contractor people for it.
Yeah.
And guess who that fucking contractor person is I have
Yeah.
to meet? The guy that's like refusing to tell us what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that really sucks. So we're both in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. Today sucks.
On the bright side, I got a date tonight.
That was a really weird sentence, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see a basketball game and gonna go to some bars and then gonna make some shrimp tacos.
Sounds cool.
Should be fantastic. It's Notre Dame versus U of L at the KFC Yum Center. Yum Center. Yum Center.
Nice. Yeah.
A little nervous about that because I've never been to the KFC Yum Center.
What?
Well, I have once as like a very little kid. And
Wait, didn't we go there together once? Didn't we? Wait, no, you didn't go. You didn't go to that. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been up there many times.
I've only went there once and I wasn't paying attention of like the layout or how to get in or anything. I assume I can just walk in through the front door.
There's
and
a big old front door, but it's
Yeah.
like it's got like these stairs that lead up to it,
Yeah.
and then there will be like lines with security. There'll probably be multiple lines to get in, and then like multiple security checkpoints,
Mhm.
and then you get through them. And then the hard part is once you get in, where do you get which what do you call it? Like thing you go through to get to your seats.
Yeah.
That's going to be the tricky bit because I don't know if you're going to have to go upstairs or if you're downstairs or if you're on the other side. But luckily, once you get in, you should be able to find somebody that works up there if you don't know and just ask because
Yeah.
they'll tell you like I'm looking for this seat or these seats or whatever, and they'll tell you where to go in the building to get to it. So
I am very excited though. I like the stadium atmosphere.
yeah,
I'm not a big fan of sports, but I'm not a fan of sports. It's just I really don't enjoy it just watching it on TV.
right.
But when I'm actually there and there's like a huge crowd and everything, and you can see everything and super clarity, it makes a big difference. I love hearing the announcer, that big bassy voice
right.
makes your ribs vibrate.
Mm.
They're gonna play that one song that's like dun 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 dun. I assume they still do that. I don't know. The last time I went to a game, they do that.
The only sports I ever really went to is like baseball. Like that's the only ones I really remember.
Yeah, baseball's it's okay. It's a little boring, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like a vibe you just got to get into. It's like you got to kind of just like accept that you're gonna be there for a long time, and
Yeah.
it's fun to just chill out and drink. Like, it sounds good in theory because I've never done it as an adult.
Well, the beer is really expensive, and
Yeah.
when you get hungry, you have to suffer until you find somebody that will give you the cheapest, most garbage thing you can eat, and
Yeah.
then you put it in your body. Don't go there hungry.
Yeah,
That's the best advice
you
I
would
could
spend
ever
like
give.
$100 on some hot dogs.
Yeah, go there not hungry, and then try to spend all your money on beer.
Yeah.
It's the best thing you can do.
I was talking about going to 4th Street Live after the game,
Mhm.
but honestly, I'm kind of considering maybe going back to the rail yard.
Yeah.
Because my date likes playing pool, and both of us aren't against like a big crowded scene. But then at the same time, I have a feeling that rail yard will not be as crowded as the bars right next to the fucking stadium where like 100,000 people are going to be.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, once you get out of that stadium, there's a load of bars like right outside
Mhm.
of the Center. Like you can just walk straight out of it and go down the street, and you'll pass all kinds of them. They should be open and everything. I don't know what time you're like midday. You're gonna be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
so-
game starts at 7.
Okay.
It's going to be at night.
Oh, well, a lot of those bars close early, so maybe not. But
I have a feeling they're going to be stuffed to the brim anywhere near the Yum Center.
yeah, no. But most of the people that come out of those, like when you exit the Center, that's a lot of people's plan is to just because you're already parked and you're downtown.
Mhm.
So if you have more night to spare, you just go straight to those bars.
Yeah.
That's why they're there. They know that that's what people are doing.
I've always wanted to go to the Troll Under the Bridge bar, which is like it's like literally right next to the Yum Center. It's under the bridge.
Right.
It seems like a cool bar, but I know it's going to be bursting to the fucking brim after the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to wait like an hour to get a drink or
I
something.
think we wanted to go there after we went to like a comedy show at Yum.
Didn't you see Bert there?
Yeah. It was not that awesome.
Did he take his shirt off?
He did, but then he cried. So
Oh.
um,
Why is he crying on...
it was his we were the last place he went to on the tour.
Oh.
And so he was like crying because it was over. But
Was
he
it
also
funny when
was
he
like
cried?
too fucked up to really do the whole show. He kind of fucked everything up and he kind of screwed the whole show up at the end because he he just started rambling on and crying and not really finishing his set, and and then we were like, okay, and then like the people I was with hated it, so fucking yeah.
I remember Tatiana saying people were in the crowd were getting really drunk. And
Yeah,
rowdy.
there was a I think a sexual assault behind us, and then like lots of screaming, and like a fight broke out, and like a bunch of people started beating the shit out of each other, and then he had like people on stage had to say something about it, and yeah, it was like an ordeal.
Guys, calm down.
Yeah, so, but I don't know. I would have much rather have gone to see like Shane Gillis or something.
Yeah,
Shane Gillis would have been fun.
I know. Tatiana, Nathaniel, and John are going to Cincinnati soon to go see. Why the fuck does my brain want to say Tony Soprano? He was on Hot Ones. He's like the really big fat comedian guy.
But there's a lot of those.
I don't remember his name. I know his last name starts with an S. That's why I get Soprano.
Oh, Segura. Tom Segura. Tom Segura?
No, it's not Tom Segura.
Oh.
It's
Fuck.
he's like kind of a new comedian.
And Segura's not even fat anymore. He lost a shit ton of weight.
He's on the show with Shane Gillis called Tires.
Gillis called Tires.
Hey Google,
Matt.
who's the fat comedian on Tires with Shane Gillis?
Shane Gillis has a new show called Tires, but I don't have information about a comedian on it who is described as fat. However, comedian and actress
Fat.
Karen Feehan is a co-host with Mike Feeney on Co-Host Wanted, and she has been on Tires.
No idea.
It's not a lady.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. He was on Hot Ones, and he wears glasses, and I think he's kind of balding, but has like long hair.
That's all very annoying because as soon as I know who it is, I want to be like, God damn it, I should have known that. And I'm going to be like, I wish I said it on this episode, but I didn't. So.
Maybe his last name is like Soros, or isn't that like the Economic Forum?
Yeah, that's
I don't
the George Soros.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's why it keeps going to Soprano? It's not Soprano. I don't even know if he's like Italian or anything. Maybe he
Whoever
has
it
an
is, I
accent.
feel like Tatiana isn't going to like him.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of comedians that are very not woke, I guess is the right word. So, yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I hope it'll be fun. They're going to go all the way out to Cincinnati for it.
Yeah. I mean, if it sucks that at least they're in Cincinnati, there's a lot of stuff to do in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Although, who else is going? John?
Yeah.
John's kind of like it.
He's
no
going
matter
to
what.
make up for not going to Cincinnati last time.
Yeah.
I want to have my own little John date in Cincinnati. That sounds kind of dope.
God, we have to go back, and I'm really, 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 really not looking forward to it.
Can we just stay here?
I wish. And you don't even work tomorrow. Like, you get at least a little bit of fucking freedom now.
Yeah.
I have to suffer through. This is going to be a multiple day nightmare that I'm dealing with.
Nightmare.
Yeah, we got to go.
Yeah, well, huzzah to Tuesday
Yar.
or Thursday.
Yar.
Yay, bye.
Lunch break.
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 Lunch break. Lunch break. It's Thursday.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday.
Hey.
I didn't work today.
Yeah, no, I did, though.
I went to a basketball game last night, and they played some basketball. And there was I swear, like, the basketball game doesn't start until like 5 minutes before the game ends. They kind of just like fuck around for like however long they're doing it, and then the last 5 minutes of the game lasts about as long as the entire game.
Right.
There's like every they'll like go on the court for a second, throw the ball, timeout. Fucking 5 minutes later, they go back out, run around for like a minute, timeout.
Mm-hmm.
And each team has like, I think like 4 timeouts. So they do like 8 timeouts, and
Yeah.
fucking hell, it lasts so long.
Yeah.
And they've got like this little dance routine that the cheerleaders and the mascot does every time a timeout. It's like a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like this one bit where like the mascot, the cardinal dude, was like running around with a freaking electric guitar and like, you know, going ham with it. And he tripped on something and like chucked it on accident.
Oh, nice.
And that was pretty funny.
Did it break?
I don't think it was a real guitar.
Oh, okay, I understand.
He's just like a cardboard propped or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he chucked it on accident and looked very ashamed. And then just kind of picked it off and like secretly walked away.
Interesting.
It was really fun, but I was also really disappointed because last time I went to a what's the sport called? Basketball.
Basketball.
The last time I went to a basketball game was when I was like 14, which was like over 10 years ago.
Right.
And they played that one song that's like, how's the song go? Dun 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 dun
Right.
dun 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 dun. I think y'all ready for this? That
Mhm.
song?
Yeah.
Like they played that.
I
like,
think y'all ready for this?
yeah,
If that's how he says it. I think.
yeah. I was expecting to hear that the entire night, and it never happened.
Right.
So I guess they don't do it anymore. I guess my days are over. I should retire
Yeah.
to some community home in Nantucket or something.
That sounds cool.
Other than that, my morning was pretty chill. Just did a bunch of Spanish stuff. I completed a test. I completed a project, and I've got really nothing to do. I could work out, I guess.
Yeah.
That would be fun. But other than that, I guess I'm just gonna stream Skyrim.
You are. Yeah, I just went to work and it's been awful. Everything's just really confusing. I have no support and I'm not happy with any of the work I'm doing. That's what I got going on.
No bueno.
That's all it is. Almost out of the day though. Oh my god. There's Steam Machine news.
Oh,
So
is it good news?
no,
Oh no.
it's over. No, it's
Can-
not over, but
Give me a second to prepare myself.
Ugh.
Okay.
It's canceled. They're not
What?
making it. No, I'm kidding. No, but they do have to. It's delayed. It's delayed past the delay point. So we didn't even know when the release day was, but now that secret release day has been moved, and it's not that far off. They're just like, instead of it being within the first quarter of the year, it's going to be in the first half of the year.
Okay.
So they bought themselves like 3 months to like get their shit together. They say it's because of the RAM stuff.
Yeah.
3 months isn't bad. It's almost too good to be true that they can get away with just having a few more months. But I don't know. I would be really disappointed if Valve if they weren't honest about it. And they do like what GTA did, where they were like, okay, we need a little bit more time, and then they don't hit the deadline, and like, we need a little bit more time, and then they don't hit the deadline. If they keep doing that shit, that will make me upset, because 3 months is very optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
But potentially, by the middle of the year, before the middle of the year, it should be out.
Ugh.
We also said that they are adjusting the price because of the RAM increase.
Yeah.
That's to be expected. I don't think that's to surprise anybody. Although people were talking about it in like work chat and stuff and being like, oh my god, they're going to raise the price. And it's like, well, duh. Like, we all knew we knew it was going to be more expensive than what they planned on releasing it for. So this is just the first time they said that they were going to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's where we're at. Just a longer wait.
Future isn't real, so
Nothing's real, dude. Nothing ever comes out. Nothing I want ever comes out. The thing is, all of the things that I want have still never come out. They'll never come out. It doesn't exist. It's all just a lie. It's just a fucking carrot on a stick to keep me working.
woo.
So that they can they can get more taxes out of me. And they're just doing that. It's a goddamn government conspiracy.
They're just milking you.
They just fucking hold shit in front of you and go, oh, you can live a little longer for this, right? Don't kill yourself yet. and they just keep pulling the fucking carrot.
Government mandated edging.
I don't know, it's ridiculous, dude. I can't deal with it. I just want my fucking Steam machine. I want Project Hail Mary and I want GTA 6. Project Hail Mary is going to come up and it's going to be like, oh, another delay. Sorry. Project Hail Mary, we got another 6 months,
Isn't it supposed to come out in March?
I think.
Oh, that's next month.
It's
Not going to happen.
That's a billion years from now. And I was supposed to get the Steam machine before Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And now I'm not. I might as well just fucking bury myself in the ground.
Yeah, go live in a cave for an indeterminate amount of time. You could go to prison.
I guess I could go to
It's a
prison.
good way to skip like 20 years or so.
Yeah, but like, I don't know what kind of crime to commit to just get like a couple years.
Oh, go rob a store or something.
It would be a first offense, so like, I'd probably get they'd probably go easy on me. I feel like if I tried to rob a store, and if I wasn't stealing, like if it was only like $600 and not over $1,000, maybe they'd give me like 6 months.
Yeah.
So I'd probably have to do like over 1,000.
Well, people do Uber stuff out here all the time. So, and like, the Uber driver gets out of their car and they leave it running. So, like, just kind of wait in a bush and then do some Grand Theft Auto.
Like steal. Okay. Yeah. If it's a nice enough car.
And go on a high-speed chase.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
We live right next to the highway, and it's pretty straight.
But you can really rack up a lot of charges real fast doing that. You can get multiple reckless driving charges. If they catch you, if they see you, if they're behind you when you're running red lights, that's another charge. If you hit something, that's another charge. So,
is there a charge for like lying to them? Like you steal the car, they pull you over, and you're like,
maybe that's what I'll do. I'll steal the car, get a petty thing, and then if I want to rack up a little bit more, I'll just resist a little bit.
Just like, I'm a sovereign citizen.
Yeah. So I can just kind of like, and then I just have to like play it out, and I'll be like, I'll feel it out. I'll be like, hey, so like, how much time do you think I'm gonna get for this? And I'll be like, probably 2 years. I'll be like,
resist a little more.
It's I need a little bit longer. I don't know. It's taken too long. I don't want to go back to work because I really don't feel like I belong there right now. I'm not doing anything. I feel guilty about it.
I feel bad for my supervisor because I'm sure you're familiar with that hell project I was talking about. They ended up having to call in like an expert from a different office.
Right.
And he was like some old dude that's been in the industry for like 40 years.
Yeah.
And he went over to my supervisor's desk and they like fixed the whole thing. And then the end of the day rolled around and he fixed it all and he was like, all right, all you got to do is make the paperwork for it and be ready to go. So I'm sitting there making the paperwork for it, and then the software shits itself, and it doesn't allow me to make the paperwork. So I'm like, well, I can't make the paperwork, and I'm not going to be here tomorrow, and the project's due today, so good luck. So now he has to make the paperwork and everything.
That blows. That really, really blows.
Yeah.
Man, my supervisor's got some kind of crazy thing that came in last second that they got to get out today. So my supervisor was going to try to just raw dog it and do it completely, like, on her own.
Yeah.
But then she was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get this done. So she's giving it to a bunch of us, like kind of giving bits of it to us. But I didn't get any of that because I've got this massive project that I'm supposed to be working on that I now can't work on because I'm waiting to hear back from a construction team that I have no idea if they've even been contacted because I can't contact them directly. I have to contact them through my supervisor, and I haven't been able to get a hold of my supervisor to actually make that happen. I've communicated to her like that I need it to happen, and I've sent emails to her, but I haven't seen anything show up for me. I've not been CC'd on anything, so I don't know what's going on. I'm basically in limbo. So I just started working on like all the petty things I have in my freaking stuff, and none of that stuff is good either because it's all crap and I can't do it, and I have no one to ask questions. It's bad, dude. It's gnarly. Not having fun.
Yeah,
I just want something that makes sense. Like I want something to land in my bucket. I look at it, look at what it says it needs, and then I do it, and then it's done. And that has happened this week. I got maybe one, maybe two, and if at least one of those had to have something. I was like, that doesn't seem right, and I had to ask about. But other than that, oh God.
Yeah, it's times like this. Like as much as I don't like food service because I worked at a bunch. Kind of crave like food service because there's never any moments like that where it's like, oh, we need you to make this mystical taco you don't know how to make.
Yeah.
No, it's a taco is a taco. Sometimes they want
make
more
the fucking
lettuce.
legendary taco. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, shit. I don't know how to make the legendary taco. And you start working on it, and like you get partway through, and you're like, oh, I'm missing an ingredient. You're like, oh, you got to call corporate, send them emails. So you go sit down and you make an email. And fucking, you wait like, hours.
They want super beef.
Yeah.
We don't have super beef.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make super beef.
Yeah, and then and they finally get back to you, and they kind of vaguely tell you how to do it, and you're like, oh shit, and you got to like kind of.
Well, it involves the fryer.
Yeah, something, and put it together, and then you send it out, and then it comes back. They're like, you did it wrong. Here are the corrections I need you to make. And somebody's like, I didn't like it. It tasted too salty. And you're like, gotta make it again.
The tortilla is the wrong color.
Yeah, and then you like put it back together and send it off.
It's 3 centimeters off.
Yeah, yeah. But then you have to be in like a sweaty building with a bunch of teenagers, and everybody's stressed out and running around, and it sucks.
The floors are slippery.
Yeah.
You get burned all the time.
Yeah. and no one there is fun. Everybody that is fun gets fired. So it's like you don't really get to hang out. You don't get to enjoy yourself at all. It's just like everyone. The only people that stick around are the ones that are like miserable and then that just do their job like all sad and depressed and angry.
They're either boring, annoying, or scary.
Yeah. It's the way she goes.
It's the way of the road.
I don't know what my plan is now. I'm very, very excited that eventually this day ends. And that's the big thing that I get every day. The feeling of that's the big reliever, the stress reliever of the world.
I've got good news.
What?
We could possibly see Iron Lung tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Saturday, I was going to have to get up early to go to my dermatologist appointment at 9 a.m. So I was kind of worried that if we were going to see the 8 p.m. showing, I didn't want to, stay up super late. But yesterday, my dermatologist texted me and said the heating in the building went out, so they can't meet tomorrow, or on Saturday, rather. So now I'm free to stay up as long as I want on Friday.
That sounds cool. Yeah, apparently Iron Lung, because he put out a video recently about it, and he was saying that he got another week. Like it was doing well enough that he was permitted another week, and he fell off the top chart, like the top movie, and then he got back on top of it again.
Nice.
So it was like, yeah, he's really stoked. Like he's insanely ecstatic. Like if you should watch his videos. Like his most recent videos are just update videos on the whole thing, and he's just like fucking so stoked. Like, yeah, and like him just talking about how like. He was like, I was number one. We're number one. And then he was like, we gave him a little breather there for a minute, and then we're back. We're number one again.
Yeah.
He's like, we got to let him fight for it.
It's nice to see like classic YouTubers doing stuff. Like PewDiePie's he's like in his like family arc, and
Yeah.
Markiplier's making movies, and what's Scene Anner's doing? Oh God.
I got to go.
Yeah.
I got to go back to work.
All right, well, I hope you enjoy yourself and you don't suffer too much.
Yeah, hopefully Friday is cool. Should be good.
Yeah, I'll be at work on Friday. I'll be working.
Hopefully
to
work
tap it
doesn't
away.
suck on Friday.
All right, well, yay to Friday.
I guess.
Bye.
Lunch break?
Lunch break.
It's Friday.
Friday, finally Friday. Fantastic Friday. How's your
my
Friday?
God, I don't want to die, dude. I mean, work has been honestly totally fine. Honestly, the thing that I'm the most bummed about is I'm sort of just disappointed in the way that the day has gone so far. They were like, we're going to bring food in and you guys can eat food. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then they always do it like way early because it always comes early. For some reason, we always end up going like just wait like literally hours earlier than normal. Today, that didn't happen. And I wasn't going to like stick around. Like it's taking too long. I want food now. Like, I don't know. So
got shit to do.
Yeah, so I had to leave, and so now I don't get free food, which kind of blows.
Sag.
And I was kind of honestly genuinely looking forward to that, like kind of all day. Like, this is going to be awesome. But no. So now I'm going to have to make a horrible, horrible, horrible decision today in order to make it up to myself. I'm going to have to eat like an entire cake or a whole pie. Or like, six buckets of ice cream or something like that.
6 buckets of ice cream.
Like, I have to, because otherwise I'll just be too miserable to move on with my life. I won't be able to do it. So that's where I'm at. I'm very defeated. I had like a really sad sandwich with just like turkey. And that was it. I picked the wrong bread.
The wrong bread?
Yeah, it's Dave's or whatever, but it's like the seed one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't made sandwiches in so long that I forgot which one is the good one. I know that one of them is like too like a little bit too hearty or too like stiff, and the other one's like much more tasty and shit. And it's the 21 grain one, not the fucking seed one.
Super seed or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
the
called.
seed one is like it's just so dry. So yeah, I picked the wrong bread, so my sandwich just looks kind of lame, and I bought some weird turkey that I didn't have too much of, and I can't eat all of it, so that doesn't feel good, and so yeah, it's just real depressing, really.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at. Mostly because like the only thing I care about in the whole world is food. Like my day to day, like what I'm gonna do that day, entirely revolves around what I'm gonna eat that day. Like
so it's like the eat to live versus live to eat kind of thing.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I don't give a shit about any. The whole day could be horrible, but if I have a meal planned, I better fucking make that. That better be the thing that happens.
Yeah.
I get like I'm like a fucking ravaged dog or something when it comes to food too, because like I can't fucking handle it. Like if I make something or if I have something that's really really good, I better have like I better be able to enjoy it in its entirety without being interrupted.
Yeah.
Like I need like fucking stay away from me. I'm eating food. And like if I'm making it, if I'm in the process of putting it together, that's also like very ritualistic for me. Like if it's something that I'm like really like it's something I'm excited about. I want to focus on that. I don't want anybody bother me. I don't want to feel like people are like looking over me while I'm doing it because I'm like I don't want to think about anything but this right now. And when this is fully done, I can talk about it for 3 seconds and then I'll go eat it and no one bother me. Like it's where I'm at. But anyway, so my day's kind of fucked. I'm totally off rails now.
I'm sorry to hear this.
Thought I was gonna get certain type of food. Now I'm not. Devastated. It's over.
It's never been more Jover.
And what sucks worse is that we're going to go to this movie tonight, but I don't know what the food situation is up until this point, right? So I now have something in my stomach that I didn't want to put in my stomach, so that I'm no longer hungry. So that the disappointing stuff is sitting in my belly, and it's seeping rage into my whole soul. And then we're going to go to this movie. Do I eat before the movie? Are we going to try to go someplace to eat after the movie? It's going to be really late, so probably not.
I assume we're going at 8.
Right. So we'll probably get out of there like 10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't think we're going to stop anywhere. So I'll probably need to eat before we go there. So it's like, now what do I squeeze in edgewise? Do I eat another sad sandwich because it's free and I already paid for it? Or not free, but I already paid for all those ingredients? Like I have to do something. No. Total fuck up. This day is it's in shambles.
Work for me has been quite annoying today.
No.
Like, I have this project where like it's on the cusp of having too many addresses. There's like 250 something addresses.
Right.
And it's like literally right on the edge of being over it. And we have this rule where like if an address is further than a certain amount of distance, we have to use specified equipment for it. But we can't use that specified equipment if there's too many addresses.
Right.
So the options would be either splitting this area in two or giving some of the addresses away to a different area.
Right.
And I writ up a thing to do both of them and, just decide what they wanted to. And I submitted that this morning. And then they replied and they're like, oh, sorry, we actually knew about this issue and I uploaded the wrong document. So I download the document and then it's even worse. Now instead of like a couple of addresses being fucked, there's like over 70 addresses are fucked. And these addresses can't be given to another project because there's no other project in the area. So the only option is the split. So I resubmitted the split thing and he just like copy pasted out the freaking email. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I uploaded the wrong document. I'm like, I looked at the document. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, so now I got to go back and deal with this weird issue. My supervisor's doing nothing but meetings today, so I can't really talk to him for counsel.
Right.
So, yeah, other than that, it's just chill, just listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl. He's doing card games, and they've got like, he combined Jesus, or I guess Donut did, combined Jesus with some like plague doctor thing, and now he uses a freaking bazooka, and he's pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a book like that to be into. I haven't even finished the Warhammer one, but that's because I really just can't focus on it at work.
Mm-hmm.
There's very little windows that I get where I can listen to it, but then I can't. So, I don't even know what I've been doing. Like part music, part YouTube. Mostly been thinking about how to edit stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played Hightail the other day, and I really, 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 really am digging that experience. I'm excited to see what that game turns into because I feel like, from what I've played so far, that I would really, really like that game, especially after they add more to it.
Yeah.
If they add more if they add like a skill tree or like stats, like a leveling system, like a proper leveling system, I think I'm going to be obsessed with that game because it feels really, really good. So I'll probably play a lot more of that. The vibe of it is amazing. The vibe of the game is literally like modded Minecraft, like with like all of the convenience mods added in.
Yeah.
Like it literally just feels like that, but also like a refreshing take on it. And the crafting is really satisfying. There's like loads of different crafting tables that all specialize in different things and have separate tabs and stuff. And then like the world is cool. If it's a very adventurous, like it felt like almost or whatever I chose to do rewarded me in some way. Like I'd be like digging down and I'd discover some weird crazy thing and I'd be like, whoa, what is this? And then, yeah, it's cool. I'm digging it. I definitely want to play more of that, but I streamed it the other day and then I kind of want to make a video out of the stream I got out of it. Except I was trying to edit it just now and I was losing my mind because I need to just delete the entire file and restart it and then like optimize my file because it was editing so bad. It was going so slow. I was like, this is unbearable. If I'm going to make this into a video, I need this to be snappy.
Yeah.
So I need to like refresh all of my stuff and go in, optimize the video for like in an editing format and then redo it. Because the video it's like a 2-hour stream. After like after like taking the gaps out of it, it's like an hour still. So there's a lot to go through there.
Yeah.
It's already going to take ages to edit, so I definitely don't want to have extra slowdowns waiting for things to load. That's going to make me lose my shit. So that's where I'm at. Just kind of hanging out.
Been working on a lot of Spanish stuff. Yesterday I took the opportunity because I had the day off to get even further ahead on Spanish. I was already quite ahead. I was like 10 days ahead.
Right.
But I submitted this big project and I did a bunch of tests and did even more textbook work, and now I'm like 20 days ahead, so I feel pretty safe.
Huh.
Which is pretty good. I've got until like I think it's like the 8th of March. Oh wait, no, the 28th of March to finish the next big project, and I've already written a script for it, and all I have to do is just record myself reading the script and I can submit it that one too.
Right.
So pretty good on that front.
Nice. Yeah, man. I mean, today should be cool, I suppose, after all of this. I just really I'm thinking about food. That's it.
I suppose we could go somewhere after because it's Saturday, so most places would be open.
I guess. But maybe
Could go to B-dubs or something.
I don't really like eating that late.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, like going at 8 kind of sucks in general, but like I could eat dinner before that and not feel bad if I ate before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I kind of would prefer to eat before, I think. And then I'd probably buy like candy or some crap while I'm there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I'm still just trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know how I'm going to do it. That's like my number one thing stressing me out. That's the number one problem I have in life.
Yeah. And depending on when Matt gets here, we still have time to go somewhere before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question is where? Maybe like go back to Brownies and see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Last time we went there, the food was actually pretty good. Like, typically it's like mediocre, but last time it was really good.
That's true. Yeah. Oh God. The iron lung should be good.
Yeah, I'm
I've
very excited.
Heard a lot of bits and pieces, like the critical critical reviews from like the people that are coming from like general movies that aren't like specifically into indie films and don't really get them seem to like there's that criticism of like the time. And then even within like indie film reviewers, they kind of see it as maybe it would have been better as like a short film.
Yeah.
So it felt like a short film extended to a full film's length.
How long is it? Just 2 hours?
But 2 hours is a very, very long time. That's a long movie. Any other movie would be like, damn, that's a long movie.
Mhm.
Like Dune is 2 hours. Or it might be more than 2 hours.
I thought it was like 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, one of them maybe. I think. I don't know. Fuck.
I know
love
one of the
Dune.
Infinity Wars or Endgame. That one's like 3 hours.
Maybe. I don't really remember the run times. It's just 2 hours is a long fucking movie, especially for an indie film.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, like, apparently he did a really good job. Like, like all the shots in it are really well done. And like a lot of people I was seeing were saying like Markiplier being like as big as he is as a person and as like a personality, you kind of he did well enough, like his acting was good enough in the movie that like it's pretty easy to forget that you're watching Markiplier.
Yeah.
Which is like that's probably like the best compliment you could give to it. Like if you get into his character enough that kind of like it's not so weird that he's fucking Markiplier, which is really cool. So like, yeah,
I saw pictures of him from like the movie, and he has like long hair, and he's really sweaty. So that looks pretty cool.
yeah, I've seen like a snip, but I haven't seen any actual video from any of
me
it
neither.
or anything. And then I only saw that trailer of him like getting out of the blood thing.
How long did it take you to beat Iron Lung? Was it less than 2 hours?
Yeah. It was if I didn't die the first time, I would have beaten it in I think under an hour.
Okay.
I got to the very end and then panicked. And I know exactly what happened. I went too far to the right at the very end before you get to like the last thing you find. And I got stuck in like this cove, and I didn't know that I was in there because I was kind of at that point rushing because I was like, oh, the oxygen's low. Like, oh God, I better hurry up.
Yeah.
And then in reality, like the second time I played it, I realized like, oh, these, like as I was going through the level again, I was like, oh, all of these events are like fully scripted. There is no oxygen. There is no timer.
Yeah.
You could sit there at the start forever and the oxygen would never go down. So, I was way less stressed, and I got to the end of it, and it was pretty quick and easy to beat.
The first time you zigged when you should have zagged.
Yeah, so,
I think it's pretty rare for game movies for the movie to be longer than the game.
yeah. I mean, but granted, there is a good amount of lore in the game. Like, lore-wise, there's a good amount of content. So,
I'm sure if you took your time to really see everything, it would be longer than 2 hours.
yeah. There's honestly just not a lot of games that are shorter than a movie.
Yeah.
So,
they should make an Outer Wilds movie.
if you were to include all of the lore that you read in the game, I don't know, it could be longer. There's like a computer terminal inside of the ship that you can access, and like if you type in certain words, it'll trigger like prompts and you can read through it. And I think the first one you're supposed to find is like behind the very end area. There's like, I don't even know if I should quote unquote spoil the story. It's not, again, it's very shallow, this story.
I actually watched Markiplier play the game last night.
Yeah. Did you watch his like follow-up videos?
Oh no, I watched the video from like 3 years ago where he
Gotcha.
actually plays the game.
He's got 2 follow-up videos where he plays it again after they added the lore. Because the first time he played it, it wasn't a part of it. They added in they did like a lore update, and then he played it again, and like you see all of the lore backstory behind the game. And it is kind of cool. I mean, it's fun. It's just more stuff to think about in it. I assume they crammed as much of that into the movie as they could. Because again, it's a very shallow movie concept anyway, so.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yesterday was Thursday, so I played Baldur's Gate again. Baldur's Gate again.
Baldur's Gate again.
And that was really fun. Me and Braxton went into like a hole, and there was like a bunch of statues in there, and Nathaniel went with me, but Tatiana stayed outside, and then it triggered a fight between like 3 iron sentries who were resistant to everything, and Nathaniel ran away, and like the sentries like one-shot him, and it was just me and Braxton.
Right.
And me and Braxton somehow fucking won. Like Braxton died, but
yeah,
I was able to tank it and kill all 3 of them and revive them all. I was like, holy shit, my guy's fucking crazy. And then we fought some golden warrior, and that chick was insane. She did 240 damage and one-shot me.
Right. God damn.
But we ended up killing her.
Yeah. I don't know anything about the game. Everything I've ever heard about the game, I'm gonna be honest, just kind of goes into one ear and goes out the other. Because I don't really like. I have no ground to stand on when it comes to that game. I have no idea. I know it looks cool and I know the experience is cool, but I can't play it because I just can't. I don't have time.
Yeah.
If we had a dedicated time, then sure. But yeah, fuck. We do got to go back.
Yeah. Back to the fantastic world of work.
I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to end this. I'm so defiant right now.
We don't have to go. We could just not go back. And sorry, we died. Our house caught on fire, and we had to fight off a burglar.
We really gotta go.
Yeah. All right. Well, to the weekend, I suppose.
We are.
Yay, weekend. Woo.
Bye.
Bye.